road is so rough. We are at a junkyard today. It's called Thunder Mountain. I come down here to get a part. I figured I'd video it. You're gonna be you will be. It's unbelievable how big this place is. I know the camera might be shaking around or whatever, but the road is not very good. And I tell you what, if you need any parts, and it doesn't matter what it is, unless it's a skid steer, because I've called down here for skid steer parts, he don't have those. But any kind of automobile parts, trucks, cars, heavy duty equipment besides skid steers and dozers. He's got anything you need for backhoes and track hoes and dump trucks and semis. And I've been driving for 10 minutes. I mean, we're still going. We haven't even gotten to the main part of the junkyard yet. We're getting into, I guess finally we get to the beginning of the junkyard, the salvage yard. That's the word. It's not really a junkyard, it's a salvage yard. You come here to salvage parts, get parts. He doesn't sell these vehicles to the scrap yards. He keeps them for salvaged parts. And I don't know, but he must have millions and millions of dollars invested in this place. There goes a cat. So here we are. We've made our way to the Ford section. So here's what we're after. We're after the 2008, 2009 Ford trucks. It's a good looking truck. Look at that bumper, isn't that nice? I bet the store is locked over here. Yep, but we're at the Ford section. Right there's one. Here's what we're looking for. The knobs, the 3 knob, that's the wrong kind right there. The only reason I knew this was here is because he told me where to go to. Now I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to get back out of here because there's roads going every which way. I've drove about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. There's one. Got the knobs missing. It's probably broke like mine. These are all Super Duty 250s. Mine's a 350. This one's gone. Gone. People must have trouble with that stuff. Here's one. Right there, baby. Hopefully it works. We'll see. So, I'm going to show you what to do to get this out of your Ford F2, F350s. What you do is this panel pops out this panel pops out. Now I'm not going to be able to set my camera up and show you. This bottom panel pops out. You pull this out. This bottom panel pops out. Now I'm going to do that and then I'll start recording again. You put your screwdriver right in the middle. Push it in right in the middle. There's a slot down here on these bottom ones. And when you come over here, you do the same thing right in the middle and pry it out. So here's your pry points. You pry here, just pry, it'll pop out. Be careful and don't break your stuff. They all come out. And now you want to get to these screws. See that screw? It's like a 30 seconds. And that screw right there, it's like that on the other side too. Take 4 screws out. So now when you get them 4 screws out, this pops out. Same thing on this side. I know this ain't a very good how-to, but anyway, when you get this out, that one's already unplugged. Hopefully it works. So I tried everything. I know I say so a lot. I tried 7 different ones. Every one of them had the same thing, wrong or worse. And I'm talking about the heater knobs. So I'm gonna put these back. This junkyard guy, salvage yard guy, is really good to people. So I'm gonna put these all back where I got them. And I'm gonna go tell him I couldn't find any. It cost me $50, and these I can order one for $450. I think it's $450. And I'm gonna tell him to keep $50 because out here searching, it was worth $50 to me to learn how to take those dashes apart. You know what I mean? I can do it in no time now, but this place is so big. I know he's got to have more. He's got to have more out here. I mean, 5 Ford trucks, Super Duties in the whole place. This place is miles and miles. I drove 1.5 miles from the start. It's frustrating though, because in a junkyard or salvage yard, when you go to get parts, especially electronic parts, if yours is broken, usually the ones you're looking for is broken too. Mine broke because of the cold weather, and these have been in the cold weather just the same. It got so cold that the knob broke on it. This one's different. It's different. I tried to use some different ones, but they made my lights come on and everything with the key out. So the F-150s, if they're slightly different, they're not going to work, even if the hookups hook up right. I'm gonna go down there and check this one. It's the last one I can find. This one's been in the weather quite a bit. I'd say it's probably already gone. No, it's different. It's the older style. Oh, it's cold. It's snowing a little bit. So that's it. That's all I can find down here. I feel like I'm trespassing. And I've been watching out for dogs. And in the summertime, you gotta watch out for snakes and hornets and, coyotes. bobcats. I mean, this place is a wilderness of cars and trucks, if there is such a thing. I don't understand how I understand how he makes money, but how do you keep up with all this stuff on paperwork? It's crazy. He must be brilliant. It's cold out here. Here's another Ford truck sitting here. It's probably different. Yeah, it's different. Crazy. I mean, there's motors. How does he know where all these motors are? That's what I'm trying to figure out, is how does he, I guess he just knows where it's at, because you come and ask him for a part, he'll tell you which way to go. He won't tell you exactly where it's at, but he tells you which way to go, and he expects you to be able to find your own parts. Just looking, you know, being able to look at it and tell if it works or not, which is reasonable. Because how could one man, he blocked that off for some reason. I'm not going down through there. This guy's at work here is a little rough. This is the extent of it. It's a big place. Hard to find what you need. That's for sure. But I just about guarantee that he's got what you need here. It's just hard to find. I've tried 5 different parts what I needed on the heater knobs. They all had the same thing wrong with them. There's no, they only blow on, you select 1 through 4, that's how fast your fans are blowing. They all blow on number 4, not the others. And the heat is stuck on heat, so my air conditioner won't work. It works, but the hot air overpowers the air conditioner air. So, and like I said before, the part online is $450, and I've spent $50 in 3 hours yesterday and the day together looking for the part. So it's good to go to salvage yards, but by the time you get done, you get finished looking and you can't find it, it's good if you can find it, but if you can't find it, you usually wasted more time than it was worth. When I could just order one. I like to save money. I'm all about saving money any chance I can. So I've not went over the 400. When I spend too much time to go over $450, it'll be like 2 8-hour days looking. Then I will be upset with myself, and I'll go ahead and order it. Well, I guess that's the end of my adventure up here looking for something that I can't find. Never gonna find it until the last place you look anyway. That's the truth. It's upsetting. All of them were broken. I found 5 of them. All of them were broken the same way. Mine broke when it was cold out. my heater, the knob that adjusts your cool to heat. I flipped it over. It was about 15 below zero. I turned it over to heat, and the thing, I felt something happen in there. And evidently, all these other ones, they were on heat. That cold weather must do something to it, because they all broke the same. And then my 1, 2, 3, 4 selector got stuck on 4 afterward. I call it Thunder Mountain because it's on top of the ridge. It's a scrap salvage yard that is on top of the ridge lines. It goes for miles and miles and miles. It's fun to get on Google Earth. I'll take a photo and edit it in here and show